So it seems that Jonathan Majors may very well get a second chance after all, as it is now being reported that Marvel Studios is considering bringing him back to the MCU. This is big news, baby. And I have to tell you guys what I think about it. But before I do so, do me three major favors. Please hit that subscribe button. And after you hit that subscribe button, make sure you hit the notification bell because YouTube absolutely sucks at notifying subscribers that content creators has uploaded videos to their platform. Hitting that notification bell certainly helps. And don't forget to hit that like button to help me out that algorithm, baby. Now let's get into today's news. This article is coming from ScreenGeek.com. I believe I haven't covered an article from this website ever, but shout out to them for bringing this noise. Exclusive. Marvel's Kevin Feige considering bringing Jonathan Majors back to the MCU. At one point, Jonathan Majors was being set up to follow Josh Brolin's footsteps as the next overarching Marvel villain. His character, Kang the Conqueror, was established with several appearances that would lead up to Avengers Kang Dynasty and Avengers Secret Wars. In 2023, however, Marvel Studios cut ties with Jonathan Majors after he was convicted of assault. We went over that. As I told you, that was BS, right? Straight from the beginning. Though studio head Kevin Feige now reportedly wants Jonathan Majors back in the MCU. That's what I'm talking about. All right. The actor was first dropped by Marvel Studios on December 18, 2023. Wow, it was December 18th. It was right before Christmas. It just feels like it happened in the summertime, but right before Christmas, man. I know that was a bad holiday season for my boy Jonathan Majors. Not long after he was found guilty on 2 misdemeanor charges that followed after a March 2023 argument with his former girlfriend. I don't want to drop her name because, I don't want to get mad with the girl. The legal situation shook the entertainment landscape, and as a result, Majors lost several roles in addition to being dropped by Marvel. In April 2024, he was sentenced to serve 52 weeks at an in-person domestic violence intervention program, which I feel like he should have never had to do. Like, for real. All right. According to our sources, Marvel Studios head Kevin Feige is considering bringing Jonathan Majors back into the MCU. The idea is for Majors to appear in a future Marvel project to wrap up some loose ends with Kang and close the character's story. This is what I said from the start. That should have been the idea. If you was going to move on from that of Kang the Conqueror, you should have at least closed his storyline. Every time you try to course correct something while it's in motion, it never works out great for you. Look at DC. DC wanted to course correct the DC universe, right? They gave you the Modiverse, and look what happened. The entire universe was derailed. So when it comes to the next Avengers films, I feel that Kang the Conqueror should have a presence. It only makes sense. That is what you set up. We have Loki setting that up. We have that of Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. It was reported that the Ten Rings was made by Kang the Conqueror. And you also have Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania. So you were setting him up. However, I do feel that you were setting him up wrongly. Personally, they should have just allowed Kang the Conqueror to be the villain in the next Avengers film without him showing up in all these different movies, man. You didn't have to build this character up, but you wanted to give him the long storyline like you did that of Thanos, right? Now, back to this whole situation. I feel that Kevin Feige may very well have some sense of regret. And let me tell you why. If you look at all of the other situations, Robert Downey Jr., and if you want to come up with Israel Miller, so on and so forth, they all got second chances. They all got second chances. It's almost as if they never really and truly was excluded from Hollywood, right? So maybe Kevin Feige said to himself, you know what? People really and truly was not concerned with Jonathan Major's situation. If you go back to when the trial was happening, right? The media wanted to make it a big story, but it never blew up like that of the Sean Puffy Combs situation, right? It never blew up like that. Even after it happened, it just went away. Nobody talked about it anymore. So with that being said, we never cared if he was convicted on some bullshit. Nobody, no average moviegoer ever said, you know what, this guy was convicted of this misdemeanor charge. I'm not going to support the MCU anymore. Nobody. Not one person said that. Yeah, they have some who's trying to make him a menace. They feel like the way he talked to the girl was wrong. But at the same time, they refuse to point out that he was the victim of that night. What did the driver say? The girl hit the boy. So even if Jonathan Majors did strike her after she hit him, he had every right to defend himself. But instead, he did the more sensible thing and walked away from the situation altogether. I will continue to say that. Because they have a lot of people out there who looked at that situation and they did not get what we all got from it. A man was wrongfully convicted. In fact, if the prosecution was legitimate, they would have never brought those charges forward in the first place. So yeah, this is good that Jonathan Majors has opportunity to right his career. That's how I feel. Everybody else get the special treatment. Why not Jonathan? Why not? It is so simple. Marvel Studios never had to part ways with that of Jonathan Majors. I don't know why they thought it was a good idea. And then they brought back that of Robert Downey Jr. to try and take his place. It just didn't never make any sense to me. But Kevin Feige, considering bringing back Kang the Conqueror, makes me happy. I'm glad that this wonderful actor may very well get the chance to get his life back on track. Where was that before? I don't want to say her name. Let's just call her GB. Walked into his life. I'm your boy. Hopefully you'll watch this video all the way to the end to help you out that algorithm. And if you're not subscribed, please be sure to do so. Trying to reach that magical number of 10,000 subscribers. So I'll be highly appreciative. You will help me cross over that threshold by hitting that subscribe button. And after you hit that subscribe button, make sure you hit the notification bell because YouTube absolutely sucks at notifying subscribers that content creators has uploaded videos to their platform. And don't forget to hit that like button to help me out that algorithm, baby. But in the comments below, let me know what you think about this exciting news that Marvel Studios is considering bringing back this wonderful actor in Jonathan Majors. And always remember, let's say love on time roulette. That means let the good times roll. But let me know in the comments below.